A 17-year-old Austin student placed second place in C-SPAN's documentary competition. Carson Collins, right here, won second place in the 20th Annual StudentCam Competition and took home $1,500. He joins us now. Congratulations. So sorry, Carson. How does it feel?
It feels great. I'm really grateful to C-SPAN and the StudentCam program for giving me this opportunity.
And so what was your documentary about? Let's tell everyone what's called Resurgence of Wisdom, Reviving Classical Liberal Education in America. Not a topic you kind of read about every day, right? How did you pick that?
Right. So my topic was talking about classical liberal education, the higher university and collegiate level in the United States. My sister's attending Hillsdale College right now, and they really make a point of emphasizing classical liberal education. And that's what kind of got me started thinking about this topic.
Okay. And so what made you decide, though, to make a documentary about it? You were thinking about it. Like, how did you arrive from step one to step two?
Right. So I've competed in this documentary before, and my experience has been that if you can pick kind of a more unique topic, generally those will tend to do better because it makes your video stand out. So things like minimum wage tend to not do as well as specific topics like classical education in America.
I was going to ask you what topic you chose like the previous years and didn't make it. Did you use your own example right there?
Yes, ma'am, I did. I did a minimum wage video 2 years ago, and it did not place quite as well. And so
was that the second time you proceeded to make a documentary?
Yeah, so the first time I did it was in 8th grade. Okay. I made a video about Chinese involvement in the United States. Then I did minimum wage. Freshman year, sophomore year, I talked about another type of Chinese involvement. And then this year, I talked about classical liberal education.
What did you learn from your first two experiences that maybe helped you place this third time?
Yeah, so I learned two big things. First, on the kind of content side, it's really important to show both sides of the issue. That's something that C-SPAN really wants to emphasize, both more largely as a company and specifically with the StudentCam competition. And then on the kind of more aesthetic side of things, I learned tons about camera operation, microphones, and really how to produce a more professional looking documentary.
You know, Carson and I were talking prior to this interview, and I'm like, oh, so you want to be a documentarian? And he said, no, I'm going into the military. So when do you plan on doing that? You're 17, you're almost out of school.
I hope to go to the Naval Academy after my senior year of high school, commission into the Marine Corps, and then sometime after that start working with documentary work again.
You are so impressive. It was so nice to meet you. Anything else you want to tell maybe other students who may not have been thinking about entering, but why should they, Carson?
Yeah, absolutely. C-SPAN is a great opportunity. The StudentCam program is a great opportunity for any student who wants to get involved with documentary filmmaking. And my best piece of advice is just get started. The first step is always going to be the hardest step, and if you can take that first step, you're good to go.
And quickly, what are you going to do with that $1,500?
Probably going to reinvest into more equipment for next year's documentary.
Okay, so you'll enter again. Carson Collins, congratulations, and thank you for your time coming to the KVUE studios. Can't wait to see what you do next.